Okay, back on to Kook. The night started quietly, like any major concert. The stage lights dimmed softly, the audience slowly filled the arena, and the air was filled with anticipation. No one expected that the most exciting moment of the event wouldn't happen on stage. It all started with a single figure standing still, out of the spotlight, yet seemingly stealing all the light around him. Tian Xuning. As the opening song played, the crowd swayed to the beat. But an audience camera caught something that made them stop filming the stage and instead zoom into the crowd. There, standing in a black hoodie and a thin mask, was someone who looked all too familiar. It took a few seconds for the audience to realize who it was. And within minutes, the entire arena was murmuring. It was Tian Xuning, or at least someone who looked a lot like him. There was no announcement, no escort, no sign that he was a planned guest by the promoter. That was precisely the first burst of excitement that night. How could a star of Tian Xuning's stature attend a concert of this magnitude, walking among a crowd of ordinary people with no security and no media outlets noticing? That question turned the once celebratory atmosphere into a mixture of shock and disbelief. When the concert's large camera accidentally focused on the area where he was standing, the moment triggered an explosion of mass hysteria. The giant LED screen revealed his figure for 2 seconds. It was only 2 seconds, but enough to make the entire stadium erupt in cheers. It was as if a second stage had suddenly appeared in the crowd, and Tian Xuning became the new center of gravity of the event. Nearby audience members immediately raised their phones aloft. Some tried to call him, while others stood frozen, unable to believe they were so many feet away from the artist they had only seen through screens and posters. And Tian? He simply stood there, chuckling slightly, as if enjoying the chaos he hadn't planned. Second by second, social media began to flood with videos. The clip showing Tian Xuning standing in the audience rose to trending in less than 5 minutes. Hashtags with his name began to dominate timelines, and theories emerged faster than the flashing lights of the concert. Was he there to support the performing artists? Was he involved in a secret collaboration project? Or was he simply enjoying the concert like a regular person? But the most intriguing theory emerged from a popular fansite account. They posted a close-up photo showing Tian wearing a special access bracelet. Unlike regular VIP bracelets, it featured a small, never-before-seen symbol. Fans immediately connected it to long-standing rumors of a global music project reportedly involving several major Asian stars. "This must be a code," wrote one comment. "He's already giving us a hint." Meanwhile, back at the concert venue, the impact of his presence was becoming more apparent. The performing artist paused when he heard cheers from a typically sparse corner of the audience. He smiled quizzically, even asking into the microphone, "What's going on over there?" The rest of the audience immediately cheered even louder, as if to reveal a big secret that had just been revealed. Tian Xuning smiled and gave a small wave, brief, but enough to make the stadium crash like a giant wave crashing against a cliff. It wasn't a performance. It wasn't even a formal greeting. But fans felt like they were being treated to an exclusive moment far more intimate than any concert they'd ever seen. Several concert staff members were seen jogging toward him, perhaps trying to move him to a safer area. But Tian shook his head slowly, signaling that he was fine. His relaxed demeanor only further captivated the audience. A superstar usually surrounded by managers, bodyguards, and a busy schedule, that night, he stood without distance, without boundaries. When the next song began, Tian seemed to be enjoying the music, nodding slowly, even occasionally tapping his foot to the rhythm. The scene was filmed from various angles, creating dozens of video versions, each with a different dramatic aura. Some viewers cried tears of joy, unable to believe they were witnessing their idol in such a human and genuine setting. Outside the arena, news spread like wildfire in a dry field. Major media outlets began producing impromptu breaking stories. Some even dispatched reporters to the venue, even though the show was nearing its finale. No one wanted to miss this spontaneous phenomenon, and the more they covered it, the wilder the speculation became. But what truly shocked the entertainment world was the fact that not a single official source, not even Tian's own agency, provided an explanation. Their official accounts remained silent, as if allowing the public's curiosity to grow into a complete mystery. No confirmation, no clarification, no official narrative. Only silence, further fueling the excitement. The concert ended with the lights dimming, but the commotion persisted. The audience rushed out, sharing videos, rumors, and stories. Some claimed to have seen Tian leave quickly through a side door, while others swore they saw him linger in the audience area until the closing song. No one had a definitive version. The only thing that was absolutely clear was that the evening became one of the most viral and unforgettable moments in the entertainment world this year. Without even appearing on stage, without even singing a single verse, Tian Xuning managed to capture the global conversation. A phenomenon only someone with such powerful natural magnetism could pull off. And as always, the mystery only heightened his allure. Every platform was filled with theories, predictions, and analysis from every angle. Was his arrival a sign of a new era in his career? Was it a sign of a major collaboration he was preparing? Or was he simply seeking a moment as a regular human being? One thing was undeniable. That night changed the way the public viewed Tian Xuning. He wasn't just a superstar, not just an icon. He was a moving phenomenon, someone who could change the atmosphere simply by standing in the crowd. On the other hand, there were also more emotional theories. Some fans suggested that Tian might be longing for the days when he could enjoy music without being the center of attention. He might simply be experiencing the concert atmosphere from the perspective of a regular audience member, celebrating music without pressure. If that were true, then that night was far more human than one might think. A brief respite from the spotlight-filled life of a megastar. Whatever the reason, one thing is certain. Tian Xuning had created a massive wave without even standing on stage. The moment wasn't just a surprise, but a reminder that the arrival of a superstar doesn't always have to be planned, polished, or announced. Sometimes, it's the spontaneity and unexpectedness that create legends. And Tian Xuning's legend, that night, grew another chapter. And with so many questions still unanswered, one thing is certain. The world will continue to wait to see what he does next. Because if an unplanned arrival can electrify millions, imagine what will happen when he finally decides to perform. That night is over, but its echoes, its mystery, and its magic are still felt today. And Tian Xuning's story at that concert will be remembered as one of the most surprising and captivating moments in the history of modern entertainment.